what I've got here is some garlic that we harvested in July from a sowing that we made this time last year. Harvested in July, and I put to the side the biggest bulbs, because what you want when you're sowing garlic is you want the biggest cloves. The biggest cloves will turn into the biggest bulbs. So I set aside the biggest, and they've just been sat on the side until now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break open these bulbs to get the cloves and plant them in this bed. I think this variety is called Solent White, I think, and we bought it from King Seeds about 4 years ago. You only have to buy it the once though, then you can just save your own year after year. Breaking open the bulb, it's just like when you buy it from the supermarket. You want the cloves inside. This, when you buy seed garlic, you're not really buying seed, you're just buying a bulb. It's the cloves is what we call the seed. So I think there's going to be about maybe 10 good sized ones in this bulb, and I've got 6 bulbs here, so there could be about 60 cloves, all being well. I want to plant about between 70 and 100 though, so I'm going to have to buy some more in. Yeah, these last 3 aren't that big. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 cloves there. That's pretty decent for one bulb. So I've gone ahead and I've broken up all the bulbs, and I've laid them out in rows of 7 by 10. So 70 cloves will go in the ground, hopefully making 70 bulbs ready for harvest next year. So all that's left to do now is just to plant them, and the way I'm going to do that is just by getting a shovel, and I'm just going to make that much of a hole, that deep rather, and I'm going to drop the garlic in flat end, not pointy end. The pointy end sticks up. That's it. That's planting a garlic, and we're going to do that 70 times. So that's all 70 garlic cloves planted, and I'm pretty happy with that. It took about 5 minutes. So what will happen now is that all of these crops that are in this bed, so we've got runner beans, we've got French beans, we've got a row of carrots, and then beetroot at the back. One by one they'll all be harvested and cleared, and probably by December the bed will be empty. Well, it won't be empty because it will have the garlics in it, but it'll look empty, and the garlics will be living underground. So what we'll do then is add a layer of compost onto the bed, probably about 1 inch or a couple of centimeters thick. We're no dig here, so we won't be digging anything into the ground, we won't be digging any manure or anything in. We'll just literally lay the compost on top and spread it across the bed with a fork. Garlics need a period of cold before they'll start to sprout, so over winter nothing much is going to happen until, I would say, at the end of January or the start of February. We're going to start to see green shoots pop up, but for the time being the garlics will be quite happy to live with all these other crops. You don't need a completely empty bed to sow the garlic. Harvest time for us will be July, probably the first week of July, when we harvest the bulbs. We'll keep the biggest again for seed, as we've shown you today, and the others we'll take home and they'll stay on the shelf to cure for a few weeks until it's time to use them. So I think we've covered pretty much everything. Garlic's a really easy crop to grow, easy to save seed for next year. If you think we've forgotten something, not covered something today that we should have, please let us know in the comments. Bye for now.